Hi, fam. I just wanted to make a little vid to let you guys know that all the readings that I make are general. They may or may not apply. So take them with a grain of salt. Keep the good and leave the bad. That's all I can say. And readings are predictive, they tell the future. And they also tell you things about yourself that you may not want to realize, or that and you don't want to face, or it gives you insight on the things that you're going through that you didn't know was actually subconsciously, processing through your brain. So keep an open mind, and and remember, everyone should know their birth chart. Everyone should know their chart to really have a better understanding of their placements and their own nature, and characteristics. I mean, of course, you should go to an astrologer and do your own personal chart and have them, really break everything down, because they can tell you, who's supposed to be in your life, who's not supposed to be in your life, your finances, the love in your life, your karma, all these things. I mean, these are super essential to know when navigating the waters of life. You are steering your ship, yes, but every captain has a compass, right? So that's what tarot is here for. They're readings of avoidance, and they're also readings of what to look forward to. And when you keep that in mind, then the pieces to the puzzle will start to make sense. And hopefully, if whoever is reading your cards is one of any merit, will break it down in such a way that makes sense to you. And that's that's our job, to help you evolve, to help you grow, to create an environment where you can learn about yourself and the people around you to make the best decisions on your path. So I just want to say thank you again for liking, sharing, and subscribing. May you always be divinely guided. Deuces. Super kawaii. Hi, fire signs. Welcome to Meta Vibes. So I'm going to do your weekly reading from February 21st to March 1st. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. I am using the Ethereal Tarot deck. So you guys are looking for your peace. It looks like that's a message for someone. And you guys are trying to find your peace. You're trying to find, your resting place. Somebody might be, getting their final rest. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what the reading has in store. Now, keep in mind, now these are general readings. Not all of them apply. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Not just that. Let's see here. This is for Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watchers, and North Node. So I have a North Node in Aries, so that makes me really feisty. So, so let's see what's going on. All right. How's your week looking? Okay. Okay. So, in the beginning of the week, there looks like there is a tower moment, something that was unexpected. And a tower moment, when I mean tower moment, for those who don't know tarot cards, it's like a sudden jolt of rock, like something that rocks your foundation a little bit in the beginning of the week. And you're just like, what happened? Like, why is this happening? And it has to do with an institution, tradition, religion. It has to do with maybe a Taurian, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, which is you guys. And something's not going your way. Like you really wanted something to happen, but it's not going your way. And even though, it looks like something that was working before is no longer working. And I see that you are dissatisfied at the ending of a situation. It looks like something to do with your independence, something to do with your freedom. It looks like there's news coming in about a Taurus, an Aries, Leo, Sag, maybe a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. And it's like there's some sort of truth. Like somebody found out about something. Somebody found out about something. And it looks like you either rebuild your foundation on solid ground, or, you know, everything had to break down for better to be rebuilt. I see that you received some news that you don't know how to navigate. And it's a little bit sad and but it does cause you regret, or it causes somebody else regret. Like somebody could have said something that they regret. You could have said something or done something that you regret. But that regret from either the past or sometime next week is coming back up, and it is apparent. There is a shakeup somewhere in your foundation, Aries, Leo, Sag, something you were not expecting. And, you know, we always have to ask ourselves, did we put anyone in a compromising situation? Did they put us in a compromising situation? And if we did that to them, you know, because when we put somebody in a compromising situation, it's because we're trying to build something off of that. So obviously that's faulty ground. So if you created a faulty situation for someone, you know, that, and then you built off of that somehow, like let's say you lied about getting a job and you weren't working. Somebody's going to find out about that. Or someone lied to you about money. Somebody's going to find out that you lied about the money. You know, maybe you misappropriated or mistreated a child, or you exploited your child for money. Ooh, that was a random message. Somebody's gonna find out about that. I'm getting the message. That's enough. That's enough, fire sign, or whoever is messing with the fire sign. That's enough. Y'all need to chill, because I have the Taurus right here, which is the Hierophant. And that also, the Hierophant is also has Uranus is in Taurus right now. So Uranus is like the lightning bolt, which is the tower, and it also rules Aquarius. And what else does Saturn rule? Aquarius and Capricorn. So very sturdy foundation, tradition, religion, to the masses and all that stuff. But it's in Taurus now. So Taurus is kind of like the golden child at the moment. And like, I'm getting like any harmful deeds done to a Taurus is being brought to light. That is such a random message. But I'm getting, but the Hierophant represents God. It represents establishments. It represents like big corporations. And there is, and legalities, like, things like, I want to say like establishments that have created to keep people, from being discriminated against as well. Like bodies of government bodies. That's what I'm trying to say. And it looks like you're going to be hearing some news from some government bodies that are not going to make you happy. You won't know how to navigate that, or somebody's getting information. It could be your taxes. You could get word that you owe like $900 or something like that, or $500 or $5,000, whatever. And you're just like, how am I going to come up with the money? But I do see here that there is a shake up in your financial foundation, your actual home foundation, and swift information coming in that's going to put you in a state where you're just like, I don't know what to do. So you're going to try to escape. Aries, Leo, Sag, you trying to escape a situation? Because it's like something regarding money is not working. And something that you wanted to happen, it might have like started happening and then it ended right in its tracks. And you're just like, what do I do now? But it looks like by the end of the week, you actually find someone that's willing to work with you, someplace to where you can actually go and navigate, and you know, someone that's willing to work with you, and that'll give you another avenue of safety, you know, leaving troubled waters into calmer waters. But I do see that there is a big stir up to your foundation in the beginning of the week, and you might hear some news that you're not really into, and then, you know, you you find someone who's willing to work with you, and then you go in that direction. But at the end of the week, it looks like whatever money situation you were having, it starts to pick back up, and you actually are able to really create a foundation for yourself with whatever money that you come across. But I also see here that there might be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo that's gonna give you something for your travels to get you on your way, because this shakeup might have really rocked your financial foundation, and someone's just like, okay, so I'm gonna break you off a little piece, but after that I can't really do much for you. So yeah, that's what it looks like. But all in all, like, the shakeup is, the shakeup is there. It's going to happen. And there's something that you're doing that you really need to stop. Whether it's your pride, like a pride before the fall, maybe it's your ego, or maybe it's someone else's ego. Maybe someone's not listening to you. Maybe you warned someone about something and they didn't listen, and then, their foundation was rocked. It's like you're really trying to like meet someone halfway, and there has been resistance. So you go another direction. By the end of the week, you're just like, this isn't working. I'm just going to go and do my thing. And then the emotions essentially get turned off, and you turn into straight business mode where you're just like, I'm going to leave you where you're at, because I can't meet you where you're at, because I would have to lower myself to do that. So that's what I'm seeing here. So let's see what the Astrological Oracle deck has in store for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we are going to be using the Astrological Oracle deck. I love this deck. It's so magic. It's so magical. All right, but it really is. It's like really cute. I love it. And it's really insightful. I mean, I love these messages from the cosmos. Really enlightening stuff. All right, so we have Jupiter. That is Sagittarian's ruling planet, as well as Pisces' ruling planet. For now, I mean, I believe Neptune is also Pisces' ruling planet. And what zodiac sign has a message for the Aries, Leo, Sag? Let's see. Gemini. I have been getting Gemini literally for every single reading. This is so wild. All right. So what does Jupiter in Gemini have to tell you guys? All right. So let me look into what Jupiter represents in the first place. Jupiter, the king of the gods. Jupiter brings a jovial and generous abundance to all endeavors. When Jupiter smiles, all good fortune follows. Nobility of character is demanded by Jupiter, and he does not hesitate to hurl thunderbolts when human matters displease him. As a celestial body, this gigantic planet represents opportunity and expansiveness, and the ability to bring even the most ambitious dreams into manifestation. Jupiter rules over matters of luck, optimism, and well-being. When Jupiter appears in your oracle reading, you can be assured that the benevolent powers of the cosmos are working with you. as long as you stay true to your highest purpose. As long as you stay true to your highest purpose. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, if you were trying to use your good fortune to sabotage someone, or somebody was trying to do that for you, because it says here, nobility of character is demanded by Jupiter. The wheel turns in your favor only if you are noble. If you are not being noble, that thunderbolt is going to come crashing down. And that is what that thunderbolt was in the beginning of the week. What did you guys do? Who did you guys do it to? That came out really dirty. That's not what I meant. Y'all nasty. But yeah, something to keep in mind. Keep it pure, you guys. Keep it high vibe, because if not, Jupiter is going to strike you. Your own ruler is telling you, if you're not good, I'm going to take everything away from you. But if you are good, I'm going to give you everything. You're already an expansive, like abundant, philosophical, intelligent, like group of signs. You know, the fire signs, you guys are the spark of life. Like, you guys are the initiation of spirit. So, and it's kind of like blasphemous if you guys are doing dirty deeds, because you have been, I want to say, especially if your ruling planet is Jupiter, you guys are born with a inner knowing of what to do and what not to do, at least for yourself, and you know, with your, as far as like your dealings with people and with things. And if you're not on the up and up, Aries, Leo, Sag, your own ruling planet will discipline you. And no, especially if you're Sagittarius, Capricorn is in your second house right now. I mean, Saturn is in your second house right now. So you really need to not play any games, for sure. All right, so let's look into Gemini. Gemini. Or a Gemini might be good luck for you. Who knows? Gemini. The twins, air, Mercury, good luck. I'm sorry. Well, maybe good luck. At the corner of any social situation, you may find a sparkling and witty Gemini. Curious and articulate, Gemini seeks stimulation and a childlike fascination with everything. Gemini is often pulled in two or more directions at once. This can manifest in being easily bored, flighty, impatient, and inconstant with commitments. So let's look into Gemini and Jupiter. But what I'm getting with this, you guys might have acted irrationally in a situation or with someone, or someone might have acted irrationally with you and didn't think something through, and it negatively impacted people and things, and it's causing destruction to your foundation, because that tower is showing up in your reading in regards to you. So let's see what Jupiter and Gemini is about. Expand your social connections. So fire signs, were you acting hastily because of your reputation? Did you put your reputation above everything else? Were you on Front Street when you were, where you were acting noble? Were you truly being noble in a situation? I'm getting like a narcissistic, like, when people ask you a question, you don't even answer it. You ask them another question. You don't ever acknowledge what people are asking you. You just try to deflection, and what you did. You did something wrong. That you're being naughty, and you're not owning up to it. And by not taking accountability, that's hindering you, because people can change. And I think one of the most amazing things about humans, and one of the most like one of the reason why the difference between human and animal is the fact that humans can redeem themselves because we can think, and because we create thought, we can recreate ourselves. And it has a lot to do with Gemini, because Gemini, they're two people, and it's two minds in one person, two personalities in one person, two heartbeats, two different, they're two different people in one person. So you have your good side and your bad side, and you really have to make sure that your bad side is not overpowering your good side, because it looks like Jupiter is striking you for listening to that evil twin. Or someone around you, someone in your household that's directly affecting you, anything like that. But be on the lookout for a Gemini. They could be a blessing for you, or a Gemini might be the one throwing that lightning bolt at you because of, I'm getting ego. All right, so may you guys always be divinely guided. Thank you for paying attention. And not the readings are not always fluffy and cute and smart. I mean, and not smart, but the readings are not always fluffy and cute, but it is honest, and that's all I want to be, is honest with you guys. And I just want to give you guys like the best possible interpretation to these cards that I can, so that way you guys can avoid certain things. It's not about punishing people and telling them that they've done wrong. It's really about, hey, you know yourself better than anyone else, and if I could see it in a tarot reading, then it's true. So you might want to like handle that, instead of getting upset that somebody pointed it out. Just think about like what's happening and why you feel the way you do and why you do the things you do, and really take accountability for it. If you have horrible anger, scream in a pillow. Go take workout classes. Like, don't devise plans and break up families and all these things, because I don't know why I'm getting that. I just feel like there's some like evil twin that's plotting and scheming and all these things, and then there's another twin that's like, that's not even necessary. And because of all of that, it's like, it's almost as if you sacrifice someone for something and it's coming back to haunt you. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Super kawaii. Have a good one, fire signs.